Welcome to C# for Crestron programming. In this tutorial series, we will be working with strings. We will learn what is a string in the C# environment, define a basic program to understand the fundamentals of strings, apply string manipulation technique to have better understanding of strings. So what is a string? What does it mean? According to the dictionary definition, a string is a material consisting of threads of cotton or other material twisted together to form a thin length. Well, in this tutorial, we are talking about strings in the C# programming world. We can think of a string, something like an object, with a type defined to be a string type, and its value some sort of series of text. Strings can be defined as character or multiple sequential characters, names, places, etc. It is often very common to think of strings as arrays of characters. Indeed, the strings in C# are objects. When we declare a string variable, we basically instantiate an object of type string. String objects support several useful properties and methods such as length, index of remove, replace, etc. So let's get to work and start our Visual Studio 2019 community version. Let's start a console application for C# so that we can actually see the result in console view. Let's start coding by defining some strings and write to console window. We will define strings under main method. String A equals open quote, string tutorial, close quote, then semicolon. Let's output this to console window by typing console.writeLine open and close parenthesis. Now we need to pass something here inside the parenthesis. What is that? Well, that is the variable a, which we defined with the previous statement. Next, run the program. There we go. Output displays the string typed inside the open and close quotes. Now, let's count the number of strings. How do we do that? Very easy. Let's call our friend console.writeLine to access properties and methods. Remember, to call a method, first it must be defined. To count the string length, we define another console.writeLine method, and inside we call the length method, so a dot operator gives all these options to call. Look at that. Hit Tab on your keyboard. We call length and run our program. Let's see what happens. So, total length of the string is 15, including the white space. How about accessing one character's position, specifically index? This method returns a zero-based index of the first occurrence of the specified character within the string. Another console.writeLine method, a dot. Notice the IntelliSense giving us the option to access all sorts of methods here. We select index of, open and close parenthesis inside a single quote. Let's search the index of u. Look at that. We get 8. Let's count it. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Notice we started from 0. Yes, by default, index starts at 0. Next, let us inject or insert text to the current string text. Okay, a equals a dot. Notice the dot operator calls a whole bunch of methods to call. What we need to call, insert. hit Tab. Inside the parenthesis, let's insert, quote, "Wow, this is cool," space, close quote, then semicolon to end. Notice, without any parameter string value, the insert method has a red underline. If you click on it, it tells you what exactly it's looking for. Isn't it nice? Let's run our code. Let's replace exclamation point from the text. A equals a dot. Replace open and close parenthesis in quote, double quote, wow, comma, in quote, nice, symbol, semicolon. Another string manipulation example we should explore with if statement. Let's search for quote T within our string. If open and close parenthesis, a dot, contains open and close parenthesis in double quotes, T. Next line, console.writeLine in double quotes, found it. Finish with semicolon. Next, let's remove one character from the string. A equals a dot, remove open and close parenthesis, index of 5. What do you think the output will be? Output will be displaying string nice because it will remove all the characters from the specified string position. Finally, let's do another string manipulation. Let's learn about substring method to retrieve a substring from a string. A equals a dot, substring, open parenthesis 1, close parenthesis, then console.writeLine, open parentheses, A, close parentheses. What do you think the output will be after we run our program? Well, let's run it. So our output is ice. What happened here? Well, we start at the index of 1 for our string nice, and our output, naturally, will be ice. In this tutorial, we learned string manipulation. Strings are extremely useful in C# programming. We learned how to declare a method and call that method with various other properties. Thank you for watching.